Hey guys, Metagross Freak here, and I'm here to talk about one of my favorite episodes in My Little Pony Season 3. Now, this episode's received a lot of flack, but don't worry, I'm not talking here to talk about a magical mystery here. I'm here to talk about Keep Calm and Flutter On, which received a lot of flack because people thought that it was just it had a crappy ending. So I'm here, to talk about why Keep Calm and Flutter On actually is a good episode. I've got, like a couple good reasons. For one, of course, it does have Discord. Discord is like probably one of the most popular villains in My Little Pony. I guess you could say Trixie is too. And, Trixie got her, everyone's like, oh, Trixie's horrible. They gave Trixie a redemption. And, they brought back Discord, and Discord was, just as chaotic as he was before. Two, you have to realize that Discord isn't really a full-on villain. Unlike Gilda, who's just plain spiteful, and, Trixie, who, was mean to others because she was misguided, or even Nightmare Moon, who was mean, who was cruel because out of revenge, or Queen Chrysalis, who was lustful for that, for being able to feed her and her kind. Discord isn't really truly evil. He's just chaotic. I mean, that's really the best word for it, because he doesn't really perform acts of evil, but he doesn't perform acts of good either. If we take, for example, the very first time we saw him, the Return of Harmony, in the two-part episode, Return of Harmony, when he hid the elements of harmony, it's not really an evil thing. I mean, he simply hid them back at Twilight's library. And in a way, if Twilight had just given up, which in a way she kind of did, she would have eventually gone home, found the elements, and stopped him. And, when Twilight and, friends got the elements, he really did not seem at all like, worried at all. They're firing their friendship, petrification laser, and he's just, okay, I guess I'm going to Stone. Stone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he seemed a little worried while he was being petrified, but I would assume that's because it's really powerful magic, and so it, could have hurt him, or just the fact that he's being encased in stone might be somewhat worrisome. But, that wasn't really necessarily evil. Now, true, it wasn't good, but, look at what he was doing. He made it rain chocolate, and the clouds were cotton candy. That's not evil. It's not really even, it's not really good. I mean, I guess Pinkie Pie would say Chocolate Rain is good, but it's not evil. It's just chaos. It's kind of neutral. And what I like about Keep Calm and Flutter On is that we get the idea that Discord is still the element of chaos, but that he was more evil and was able to become good. We see this with Discord turning the beavers all red-eyed and kind of, mean, using his magic, and that, when Discord was reformed, he, was willing to, he says he's willing to use his magic to help people, but that doesn't mean he's good. It just means that he's still chaotic. Because chaos, can go back and forth between good and evil depending on how we view it. The opposite of chaos is order. But that doesn't. But there's, and we usually associate order with, goodness, but there's also evil order. Chaos is just the lack of order. It's neither good order nor bad order. It's in the middle. So that's one of the cool things I liked, is that we saw, because in Return of Harmony, we saw Discord just kind of as a not really good, not really bad guy. He was just kind of neutral, but he was just being a pain in the butt. He was still a cool character, but just a pain in the butt. And in Keep Calm and Flutter On, we actually saw him, being kind of evil, but then being turned to good. And I know most people will be like, oh, that was lame. Fluttershy didn't want to be his friend anymore. What a lame, and suddenly he becomes good. That's kind of lame. But there really is a good excuse for that. There's a video that talks about how, like, Fluttershy's weaknesses are her greatest strengths, and because how she's timid and everything. And what I liked about it is, most people don't realize. I mean, if you think about it, Fluttershy is the element of kindness. Those are her ideals. Her ideals are, be kind to people, and don't try to make people feel good. That's why she's kind of a pushover, because she doesn't want to hurt people's feelings by like being, I guess, being too pushy. And we see this in Keep Calm and Flutter On. No matter what happens, even when gravy boats are attacking Rainbow Dash and the Apple family farm is flooded and frozen, Fluttershy here continues to be kind to Discord and treat him not as a monster at all, but as a friend, because that's her ideals. Her ideals tell her to be kind to people. And Discord realized that, even everyone else was treating him with prejudice, because even though Discord was doing what he wanted to do, he was going against them. And Fluttershy, was still being kind to him. She didn't care about his faults. She loved him for who he was, and he liked that. And then once Fluttershy said, not your friend, he realized that, he liked being treated like a friend. I mean, it sounds kind of cheesy, but once you have a friendship, or once you have someone who loves you, not having that kind of sucks. Like when you're if you, I know probably most of you guys who are watching this are older, but try to remember back when you were like in elementary school or like high school or something, and like your best friend, like you and your best friend had a fight. When you and your best friend had a fight, and like you guys had to, spend some time apart from each other because you guys were both getting on each other's nerves, it really sucked because the person, who you feel like had the best connection with you, who loved you, was gone. And that's kind of the idea with Discord. And I like that they did that as well. Another thing I like about Keep Calm and Flutter On is we have our first reference to swearing. Multiple times when Fluttershy's talking with the beavers say things, and she's like, "Oh, such language," which implies that either, one, the beavers are being rude, just like saying rude things, which, rudeness, it's kind of funny, or like, especially with beavers, you're like, why is a beaver being rude, or that they're swearing, which is kind of funny. Those are like, I like that because, that's kind of original. We haven't had like references to cursing in My Little Pony yet. I also kind of like at the very last second, when she's like, come on, say it, and Discord's like, fine, friendship is magic, and she's like, oh, see, he's such a sweetie, and everyone else is like, I don't trust him, and even Celestia is just kind of like, trust not given, which is funny. Because even after the whole ordeal, Celestia's like, "Hey, thanks for reforming Discord," and then she just has that that look like, I don't trust him, which is kind of funny. Haha funny, but it's just kind of like, it's one of those subtle things. I also like it that Angel wasn't a total pain in the butt, because normally Angel's a pain in the butt, and like in the episode with Iron Will, like Angel is a total bitch when he basically throws a salad at Fluttershy and slaps her, and stuff, and like he's like a total jerk. And I like it that Angel kind of just has to put up with it. He kind of has to put up with Fluttershy because he knows that Fluttershy's happy, and like he has to like give up his favorite spot on the couch and stuff. And like I think that's kind of funny. And the whole like Angel trying to do charades, like the apple farm drowning and stuff. That was kind of funny. Yeah. One thing I didn't like is there wasn't a song. I thought that I thought that the season 3 in general didn't have enough songs, which my opinion of that kind of changed a little bit in Magical Mystery Cure, because basically that entire episode was one giant song. But it would have been nice if we had some kind of maybe little montage of Fluttershy and Discord just kind of hanging out and showing them growing a bond, because basically Fluttershy and Discord's relationship happened overnight. And I'm sure if we had some kind of montage like that, or if they had made it a two-parter, it would have been more convincing that Discord had been reformed. Oh, and I love, and last thing I love about Keep Calm and Flutter On is the dinner scene. I basically love the entire dinner scene because it's a perfect reference to Beauty and the Beast. We have the gravy bowl that's like a dog, and we have the fish that has soup in it that's spitting at people. And we have Discord dressed up in the fancy suit, and Fluttershy who's all pretty and everything, and you really get the idea that it's a reference to Beauty and the Beast, which I like. So yeah. Oh, in case you guys are wondering, this is a box, part of a box. Hasbro has been releasing My Little Pony trading cards. The first one I think I might have shown you is Pinkie Pie. Fluttershy came out fairly recently. I'll just show you the giant poster with her. A giant poster. I love this poster. I want to hang that up in my room after I frame it. And then exclusive to Hot Topic, I have a giant one of DJ Pone 3 and Octavia, which that comes in a DJ Pone 3 box. So if you guys are card fans, let me show you what it comes with. It has a sticker, a really big sticker. Let me see, what else does it have in here? Mine had, I'm trying to remember here. Oh yeah, it has a big foil Fluttershy card. I got a gold cadence, which is kind of cool. And I think I might have got. I think I got one of the I think I got the you also get the Element of Harmony piece. That's kindness. I think that also came in included. The Fluttershy one was the only one that's guaranteed, but I got those other two, I think, just from pure luck. I got a couple other. There was a bunch of other common cards in there too, but I should probably go through my pony binder in the next couple days, because I'm gonna be going back home soon. So yeah, Keep Calm and Flutter On is probably one of my favorite episodes in season 3, and so hopefully you guys will hear my reasoning, and maybe I'll be able to change your mind. So yay! Thanks for watching.